Zohran Mamdani has been really getting momentum lately.
Zohran Mamdani released a new digital ad yesterday. It focuses on his promise to freeze the rent for rent-stabilized tenants in the city.
State Senator John Liu throwing his support behind Mamdani's bid.
Meet Zohran Mamdani, the 33-year-old shaking up New York City politics with a heady mix of progressive policies, personal conviction, and a surprising touch of Bollywood. Zohran Mamdani isn't your typical mayoral hopeful. He's a Democratic Socialist, a practicing Muslim, and if elected he could become New York City's first South Asian mayor. But beyond the labels, what defines him is his clear, unapologetic vision. A city where rent doesn't strangle you, where food and transport are affordable, and where the government actually works for the people, not just the wealthy few. Born on October 18, 1991 in Kampala, Uganda, Zohran Mamdani comes from a family steeped in both intellect and artistry. His mother is Mira Nair, the globally acclaimed Indian-American filmmaker behind Monsoon Wedding and Salaam Bombay. His father, Mahmood Mamdani, is a renowned academic and currently a professor at Columbia University. His middle name, Kwame, was chosen to honor Kwame Nkrumah, the anti-colonial leader of Ghana. That spirit of liberation seems to have stayed with him. He spent his early childhood in South Africa, attending St. George's Grammar School in Cape Town, before moving to New York at age 7. He went to the Bank Street School of Children, later the Bronx High School of Science, and eventually graduated from Bowdoin College with a degree in Africana Studies. Politics wasn't an afterthought, it was built into Mamdani's worldview. At Bowdoin, he co-founded the Students for Justice in Palestine. He went on to work in grassroots campaigns, volunteering for our city council candidate Kader Al-Yatim, managing Ross Barkan's Senate bid, and organizing for Tiffany Caban's DA race. By 2019, Mamdani was ready for his own run. He won a seat in the New York State Assembly, representing parts of Queens, Astoria, and Long Island City. Since then, he's made housing, justice, and affordability the cornerstones of his political identity. Now, as a mayoral candidate, Mamdani is pitching a bold plan. He wants to freeze rent citywide, build affordable housing, crack down on exploitative landlords, and support homeowners. He's pushing for a Department of Community Safety, one that focuses on mental health, violence prevention, and crisis response, to take the pressure off the police and fix the root problems. He's calling for free public buses, universal childcare, and city-owned grocery stores to fight food inflation and food deserts. And he's not just talking. His campaign raised more money in its first cycle than any other candidate. But not everyone's happy to see a Muslim socialist candidate leading the polls. Far-right activist Laura Loomer, a Trump ally, launched a deeply Islamophobic attack on social media. She warned that Mamdani's rise was a sign to get ready for another 9/11, calling him a pro-Hamas Muslim socialist. Mamdani didn't flinch. He kept campaigning, kept organizing, and kept talking to voters about what they actually care about: rent, safety, affordability, and dignity. And then he dropped a video that set the internet buzzing.
भाइयों और बहनों, इस इलेक्शन में सिर्फ 20 दिन बचे हैं और चॉइस मेरे और एंड्रू कोमो के बीच में है। अगर आप पहली बार इलेक्शन के बारे में जान रहे हैं, तो ये है जो एंड्रू कोमो ऑफर कर रहा है।
आज मेरे पास बिल्डिंगें हैं, प्रॉपर्टी है, बैंक बैलेंस है, बंगला है, गाड़ी है, क्या है तुम्हारे पास?
In a campaign video posted on X, Mamdani spoke entirely in Hindi, challenging frontrunner Andrew Cuomo in the most desi way possible. This election is just 20 days away, and the choice is between me and Andrew Cuomo, he says, before the video cuts to a classic scene from Amitabh Bachchan's D War. With his mother's cinematic flair and a nod to his cultural roots, Mamdani managed to make his politics personal and memorable. The message? He's not trying to be someone else. He's running as exactly who he is. Mamdani is a Shia Muslim. He's recently married to Rama Dawaji, a Syrian artist based in Brooklyn whose illustrations have featured in The New Yorker and The Washington Post. His faith, identity, and family, far from being political baggage, are central to the story he's telling New Yorkers. That leadership can look different. That it should. In a city grappling with inequality, soaring rents, and broken trust in leadership, Zohran Mamdani is not just running for office. He's running on belief. Belief that a city as complex as New York can still be fair. That government can be imaginative. That culture, community, and conviction belong on the same ballot. Whether or not he wins this race, one thing's clear. Mamdani has already changed the conversation. For more powerful political profiles and election updates, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express.